Yo, what's up? Just wanted to share with you these four people right here and the difference that what they told me. One thing that all of them told me that really has made a difference in the results that I've gotten. Now, if you've been following me for any length of time now, I've been sharing with you, what I've been doing. I basically transformed my business from doing one-to-one coaching to doing one-to-many coaching. And because this is what I want to do. I got to a point where I said, you know what? This is driven by the legacy that I want to leave. And I said, you're not going to be able to help millions of people. As ridiculous as that might sound to you, that's what I believe I'm here on this earth to do. And you're not going to be able to help millions of people if you're going one-to-one doing coaching. You get to a certain point, you may make a lot of money, making great money. But you're not going to be able to help a lot of people if you keep doing it that way. And so that's the thing that made me decide that, you got to make a shift. And so several years ago, I started studying online marketing. I ran into Russell Brunson of ClickFunnels years ago, before ClickFunnels was even found, back in the .com secrets days. I started following Brendan Burchard. And then I ran back into Russell again. And now that I ran into Russell again, I don't think I'm going to leave him because I made a mistake separating myself from him, because he was moving forward and I wasn't. And I could have been if I had stayed with him. Anyway, I wanted to give you just a couple things that just might make you think. If you follow me for any length of time now, you know that I'm never here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to make you think. So if you're getting great results and you're satisfied with the results that you're getting, and you don't think you have anything else to learn, then hey, I would beg to differ with you, even though I don't know you, that you don't have anything else to learn. That's a big thing to say. But anyway, if that's the way you feel, hey, that's up to you. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you these four things, real small things that end up really making a big difference for me. One of them was one thing that Russell Brunson said. Russell Brunson. He said a couple things that really struck me, but one in particular, he said, publish. Publish. You can publish video if you like doing video. You can publish audio. You can do a podcast if you like doing that. You can publish articles or write a blog if you like doing that, but do it consistently. And what he said was, if you publish every day for the next 365 days, there's a good probability that you're going to be financially free. Now, I didn't do that, but I did start publishing regularly. And what I found to be true is when you publish consistently, and that's the key, consistently, you'll see what will happen. If you publish really high value content for your target audience, I can only tell you what happened to me. Before, I guess it was about 3 or 4 years ago, I was publishing once a week. I was publishing 2-minute videos, 2 to 3 minutes. And they were just little stories, metaphors that were interesting. I'm a business leadership coach, so I was doing this to stimulate thought among entrepreneurs. And my hope was that, they liked my way of communicating and they liked the stories and that they would call me based on that. That's what I was hoping. Well, it happened, but it didn't happen a lot, and I was only publishing once a week, and I published on YouTube. A lot of times I published only on Facebook, and we'll talk about that in a minute too. Anyway, it didn't happen as much as I wanted. Then when the first lockdown hit, I said, you know what? I heard Russell. It was kind of like he was sitting on my shoulder, whispering in my ear. He said, you need to start publishing. And I heard all these people, some of my mentors saying, you need to publish high value content though. And so then I started thinking, well, these stories that I'm publishing, maybe that's not enough. I need to just start giving people solutions to real problems. And so that's what I did. I started publishing videos during the lockdown, anywhere from 8-9 minutes all the way up to 45 minutes. And I was just pouring stuff into them. I was just resolving problems, how to give negative feedback. And I would explain how to do that, how to do coaching with your employees. And I would explain how to do that. I would use the whiteboard. And how to manage conflicts, or how to say no, or how to clarify roles and responsibilities, how to create your strategy. I was telling all this stuff that I could think of, and I just kept publishing. And so in 20 months, I published 308 videos. 308 videos in 20 months. And in the beginning, during the lockdown, I was publishing like 5-6 times a week. And then I started publishing 2-3 times a week, which is what I do now. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? Now, every week, I get at least 2 people to contact me, 2 entrepreneurs or business owners to contact me. And when they contact me, 90% of the time, they've already decided that they want to work with me in some way, shape, or form. They either want to buy one of my books, they either want to have me come into their companies, or they want to buy one of my video courses. I have like numerous video courses now that I've created. I've written 8 books, and they're all books that I sell directly. So I don't have to worry about it anymore, how I'm going to get customers, because they come to me. It's so great. So while I didn't publish once a day, I did publish frequently, and I got results. So I have Russell to thank for that, because it was almost like he was sitting on my shoulder, whistling to me. He said, "You need to start publishing, bro. You need to start publishing," you know? So that was one thing. Another thing that I learned too is I have a whole lot of courses and stuff that I created, content that I've created. And a guy named Myron Golden. Now, Myron is I don't know if he's a former pastor or something. He talks a lot about the Bible. He does Bible study and everything, but he is a very, very, very successful entrepreneur or infopreneur. He sells high ticket stuff, but he's a great speaker. If you ever have the opportunity to hear this man speak, he's great. And I don't usually say that about people, because I would love to share the stage with Marvin, because I think together we would be a bombshell. And one of the things that he said to a group of us at an event called Funnel Hacking Live, which I attend every year since a couple years ago, and he said, "You know, how many of you guys out there want to make more money?" And everybody raised their hand, you know. And he said, "If you want to make more money, make more offers. Make more offers." Because, you know, there's different ways to make money. You can either raise your prices, you can sell more stuff, or you can get your existing customers to buy more. Okay? But he said, if you want to make more money, it's just simple. Just make more offers. Make offers more frequently. Make offers of different stuff. And I started doing that. And that started helping me to grow my business back in 2020 during the lockdown. I didn't do that before. I was sitting on this stuff. I was afraid, and I know that if you're watching this, you might be thinking the same thing. If I make too many offers, I might, piss some people off. Maybe it'll drive them away. Don't worry about that. You know what? Something that'll help you to clean out your list? This is what I do. Whenever I make offers, now, there's no one way to do this. I'm just telling you, I'm sharing you. I'm here to tell you, that's what this channel is all about. I'm here to share my experience and what I do. You might find it interesting. You might find that you might get some stimulus from what I'm saying. You might not want to do this. And anyway, this is what I've done, and this is what's worked. One of the ways to help you to clean up your list a little bit, and I'm getting, right now as we speak, I'm getting in excess of 1,000 new leads every month. And now that I'm starting to get those numbers down pat, I'm going to start, putting more money in, getting more leads, because I'm going to tell you something else that Russell said too about the people on your list. Anyway, whenever I do my promotions for certain products that I sell online, because they're entrepreneurs, I usually start them on Thursday and I end them on Sundays. Okay, and I let people know that there's a special price, but if you don't get it by Sunday, you're going to miss out. And that's what helps you to sell a lot more. Anyway, that's another video that I'll talk about that. And guess what happened? Because I send out an email on Thursday, I send out another one on Friday, I send out another one on Saturday, and I send out 2 on Sunday. One Sunday late morning and one Sunday early evening. And the one on Sunday early evening, I tell them, this is the last call. I'm not going to bother you anymore. If you haven't bought it by now, it probably means you don't want to, so I'm not going to bother you anymore. And getting 4, 5 mails in 4 days, that bothers some people. And so what do? They unsubscribe. And you know what? That's fine. Because any of these people that I'm talking about right now, and I'm on their email lists, if they do that to me and I'm not interested in that particular offer, I just sit it out. Because I know that they're not going to keep doing this forever and ever. It's a promotion. And that's the way it works. And if you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. I'm not going to opt out of the list, though, because I'm not interested in that promotion, because I'm really upset because you sent me too many mails. You know what I mean? Just don't open them. But those people who opt out because you're sending them too many mails, then that's cool, because maybe that just means we're not made for each other, and that's fine. Cool. You know, have a nice life. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about that. So anyway, he said, make more offers. One of my coaches, I was in a program with Russell's program. It's called the 2CCX. Very, very cool program that really helps you to get a handle on your online business. And one of my coaches in that program was a woman named Cassie Brown. And Cassie said something to me, or she said something particularly to me, but she said it to everybody, but it was really aimed at me. And I knew that I needed to hear this, because I had been in all my publishing of videos. I like doing videos. So as I said before, you can publish audio, you can publish in writing articles. I like doing videos because that's what I think I'm good at. I think I'm strong at that. I like it. And I think I communicate better this way. And so that's what I like to do. But I used to waste so much time. If I made a mistake or stuttered or something, or maybe the lighting wasn't quite right, or my shirt wasn't quite right, I would do the whole video again because I was trying to be perfect. And that's where she said, Tony, you need to get out of your way. You know, you're your own worst enemy in some stuff. Imperfect action is better than no action at all. Just do it. Just get it out there. Don't worry about that. And what I found is I started adopting that, because if I hadn't done that, I would have never, ever been able to make 308 videos in 20 months. I would have never been able to do that if I had continued to do things as I was doing them before. Never. And I just found that it is so true. People don't care if you stutter. You know what I mean? It's not that important. You know, for you girls out there, it doesn't matter if you have a bad hair day. Put it up, you know, put a scarf on, put a hat on, something. You know what I mean? Just do the video. Stop making excuses. That's what I used to do. You don't need to do that. It doesn't matter. One of the things that's important is that the quality of the audio is good. The lighting should be decent, but it doesn't have to be a Hollywood production. It doesn't. It's not necessary. This is what's important. It's the content that you communicate and how you communicate to people. That's what's important. And also the fact that there's a difference between talking and communicating. You know, you're going to want to make sure that your communication is interesting, it's engaging, it comes from the heart, and it's not monotone, and it's not, you know, you're not looking down. You want eye contact with people. You want people to feel what you're saying. At any rate, she said, Cassie Brown said, imperfect action is better than no action at all. And then, I'm sure you know who this is, Tony Robbins. And Tony Robbins, from him many years ago, I learned this, and he said that whatever your goals are, know this: everything you need to achieve your goals, you already have inside of you. You either have to bring it out yourself, or you have to get somebody to help you to bring it out. But it's already there. And if you have that mentality, then you're almost unstoppable. And you might say, well, yeah, but I don't know how to do certain things. Yeah, but you know how to figure out how to do certain things. You know how to go get people to help you to do certain things. You know, well, I don't really know what I want to do in life, but you have what it takes inside of you to go get somebody to help you to figure that out, if that's really what you want. Well, I'm not really motivated, but there's something inside of you that will motivate you. You just have to figure out what it is. Simon Sinek has been associated often with talking about, finding your why. I think he's written a book about that. But that's not a new thing, but it's really important. If you find out your why, that is what drives you. But you have to find it out. And like Tony says, it's inside of you. You just have to pull it out or get somebody to help you to pull it out. Okay? So these things right here have really helped me tremendously. Now, there's a second thing that Russell talked about. And Russell said, doesn't kind of fit in these kind of categories, but I'm going to tell you what it is anyway, because I mentioned it. And that is, he said, for every person that you have on your list, you should be earning at least $1 a month for every person that you have on your list. And I thought, wow, that's if you have like 100,000 people on your list, that's a lot of money, But you know what? I've found that to be true as well. And when I started building my list, in my list I had like 5,000 people, and I figured it out, the money that I was making, and I was like, wow, that's true. It's so true. When I got 10,000 people, I was like, wow, this is really true. It's still true. When I had 15,000, I was like, wow, this is really true. Now I got like almost 20,000, and it's still true. And it keeps growing. And that's why I keep building my list. I keep building it because those are the people that you can continuously market to. And some of those people, as I talked about the 3 ways, some of those people will continue to buy stuff from you because you keep adding value, because you keep publishing, because you keep making more offers, because you stop worrying about being too perfect and you just get the stuff out there because you realize that it is true. Everything that I need is inside of me. I just have to bring it out. And if I don't know how to bring it out, I got to go get somebody to do it for me, to help me to bring it out. And if you do these things and if you do them consistently, you will see results in your business and in your life. All right? So I just wanted to share this with you. And, if you have any thoughts, feel free to comment. Click like, let me know how I'm doing, share the video if you want to share it with somebody, if you think somebody else might need it. At any rate, stay with me. Subscribe to the channel and stay with me because I got so many things to say. I kid you not. I write down a list, and we're going to talk about this in one of the videos too, about how to create content. I have a list right now, as we speak, of 96 different topics that I want to cover. I can't wait to do it. If I could do them right now, I would. I don't have time to do them right now, but if I had the time, I would do it right now. I have 96 content, and I know that I'm not finished. So stay with me because I got a lot of stuff to say. All right? Take care.